And just 2 days after they found Savannah and Matthew's bodies, they released a clip of security camera footage that was recorded in that same parking lot where their remains had been found. The footage was only a minute long, but those 60 or so seconds were honestly chilling. It was literally footage of people covering up a double homicide.
The driver's side door of the truck swings open, and a heavy-set man in a white shirt gets out and walks over to the driver's window of the Kia. Then the Altima's door pops open, and the man sort of leans toward the car like he's talking to the driver.
Now, I really want to highlight what happens next because it became very important later in the investigation. This man apparently wraps up his conversation and he turns back toward the truck like he's going to get back in. But then this white towel comes flying out from the inside of the truck and it lands on the edge of the driver's seat.
If you watch the original footage that the police released, this is really hard to see. The truck and the Kia Altima are both parked some distance from the camera, and add that it was dark and the towel was pretty small, it all makes it really hard to see much detail at all.
But there must have been someone in the front passenger seat who tossed it to him.
Either way, the man grabbed the towel and used it to wipe the Kia's door. Presumably, he was trying to clean off any fingerprints or other evidence that might have been on the handle. And while he was cleaning, the driver of the Kia got out for a second. And unfortunately, it's hard to make out any of that person's features.
So at that point, presumably, the two individuals were done with whatever they had planned. The man got back into the truck and the other person got back into the Kia. Then the two vehicles drove off in opposite directions.
So the authorities released this footage and asked the public for tips about the people in the video.
The internet has blown up with people sending tips and people just sending misinformation. There's a lot of misinformation out there.
Apparently, a lot of these misleading tips were allegations against completely innocent people as well. Luckily, the police could clear the falsely accused pretty easily, but still, I mean, it was pretty reckless. It was scary.
On the upside, the detectives weren't exclusively counting on true crime fans. They were conducting their own investigation, most of which they didn't publicize.
So it wasn't common knowledge at the time, but when the investigators discovered Savannah and Matthew's bodies, they also found Savannah's cell phone, which was a goldmine of information. They learned that the night that they went missing, Savannah Googled a certain address on Charlie Chan Drive in San Antonio, Texas. It was just a few blocks away from the parking lot where her body was later discovered. Then, about 10 minutes before